Okay.
I know who my perfect customer is, that I know my content doesn't go deep enough. So my perfect customer is age 55 to 65. They're working long hours. They're a mom, they're a grandma. Their kids live across the country. They don't get to see them that often. They're disappointed in themselves. Their spouse is not well. So they feel the pressure. They don't know what else to do, and they've never considered online before.
Mm-hmm.
They're tired of always living paycheck to paycheck. And they're driving around this old clunker of a car, and they'd love to be able to purchase a new car, go see their kids more often. They're scared because their spouse is not well, and the pressure's on them.
Wow. So many good pieces of content. Yeah. And I mean, one of the things I would do if I was you, because of what you just said, is I would go inside the community and I would go into the testimonials, and I would make sure that you downloaded John Katz's testimonial and put it on your.
I have, yeah.
Okay, good. Because that's, more towards your perfect customer. And so, I mean, my thing with you is, I love that what you said. How many of you are in your 60s and you look at your car going, how did I end up here? I worked my entire life and I don't even have a dependable car. Like, who sold me on this plan 40 years ago? So here I am, I have two choices. Choice number one, I'm gonna have to go get a job, and who's gonna wanna hire me at this age? Or choice number two, I gotta find something to do where it doesn't judge you for age, doesn't judge you because you have skills or you don't have skills. And you can literally build a business without ever finding a customer. I mean, those are the key things that you say, right? What I just said was so relatable to so many people. It's those stories that you connect the dots, and you can go stand by a car, or just anything like that is what I would do, because that is so good what you said, and it's where a lot of people are. But they need to hear the relatable stories instead of, are you going to retire broke? Everybody says that. How you stand out is, so do you look at your car and be like, how did I get here? I don't even have a dependable car, and I'm having grandchildren, and I got to cross my fingers. I love what Cecilia said. It was her prayed car. She prayed that would get her daughter to school.
I heard her say that.
Yeah, that's so powerful. We felt that, we felt when she said that. But that's the thing, it's like, that's the conversations you have. See, Cecilia didn't be like, I had a car and I needed a new car. No, she's like, I was driving a pray car. I had to pray that I could get my daughter to school, pray I could get my daughter home. I was able to be able to replace that. But it was that impact of that pray car, right? And my thing is if somebody's older and doesn't have a reliable car, it's like, how did we get here? Who sold us on this plan? Not who sold you, right? You don't ever want to put anybody on the defense, because you don't usually win on the defense, right? I mean, sometimes you do, but usually you win only on the offense. So it's like, how did we get here? And the moment you're like, how did we get here? Then you're connecting them. You're not calling you out. You're not calling them out. Like, how did we get here? Like, who sold us on this 40-year-old plan to not even be able to retire on time and then have a car that we can't even depend on? And I know this car's not going to last me another 10 years. And where am I going to have the money to buy a new car? How did I give 40 plus years of my life to be broke? And then where your big story is, I literally thought I would have more money in my bank account, and when you have a significant other that the health isn't the best, I will be forced to go back to work if something happens. So of course I'm dealing with, oh my gosh, the illness of that, but then what if I have to go back to work? Like, how did we get here? Who sold us on this plan? Those are the things that people are going to be like, oh, yes, I feel that way, but nobody's ever talked to me like this. Who are you? I love you, right? And then they're going to want to learn more from you and follow you. And yeah, because people do business with people they know, like, and trust.
That's great. I'll definitely say that.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Michelle. You're great.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so somebody said real quick here, what if they are trying to sell you their thing? Those are the things that people are going to be like.
Okay, I'm here. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm actually in the higher end of the hands. Okay. So
I'm just going in order. So
yeah,
my order might be different than some other people's order.
I was like, yes, there's not too many people when I did it. Okay, so who do I want to serve? Okay, so it looks like I kind of broke it down in the breakout room that it was more of like a someone who's clocking in and out with multiple jobs. I'm a nurse, so I work. I have to clock in and out to get paid. And it's come to a point where I'm working more overtime, having to have those multiple jobs just to provide for my family of 5. And I am feeling, because this is one of the things that we were talking about, emotion, guilt, shame, frustrated, and uncertain, because this is not sustainable. Like doing this is not sustainable, and it's not something that I ever thought was going to be the route that I was going to be on. And so that's why, and I want to serve people. So what am I serving them? I want to serve them, more of a guilt-free life. And I say guilt-free because my kids, I work 2 to 3 days a week at the hospital. And, they're still little, so they don't want me to go to work.
Right.
So it's so hard to do that. And then on top of it, adding extra time away. I want to serve, I want them to be, proud of themselves and the journey that they're on, and not feel shameful for either making the decisions or going about, this route. And just to be like happy, just be that like happy mom where I don't feel overwhelmed and completely emotionally, physically, mentally tapped out. I don't want to wait until I'm a grandma to where I can actually have time to play with little kids. Like I want to play with my kids.
Right.
But I want to have the energy to do that.
Yeah. And those are the videos you create, right? Create like some of the things that you've had to sacrifice. Or like what you said, my children don't want me to go to work, but I don't have another choice, and that's why you were looking for something else. Those are the stories that you create. That's what will...
Recipes and all that kind of stuff, because a lot of times we think about the money, but if you don't feel good, like most of the time I'm in the bed all the time, and I'm like, because I deal with chronic pain, but it's all associated with the food I eat. And I'm like, who am I fooling? I could change my diet and change my whole life and take this to levels that nobody imagined. So that's my goal. I put it out there because I want all y'all to hold me accountable. There's 230 people here. If y'all see me with some potato chips, y'all come and snatch them out my hand. I'm just joking. But no, that's my kids are now on board with that, but I have to get better because I have the ability to be better. I'm only 60 years old. I'm supposed to be running like crazy. I've always been very healthy. So that's my goal. And I think a lot of people in our group agree too. And I want to help. This is going to be my $1 million year because I got a lot of seed in the ground.
Yes. Love it. Thank you for sharing. And I will share with you, when I was at my mastermind, I met a gentleman that is a personal trainer, and he's going to come on, you guys, and help equip you going into 2025 for health and wealth. Yes, because he knows exactly how I'm teaching you the wealth. So he's going to come in and teach you guys health as well. So yes, the legacy builder health. Yeah, because why have health or wealth without health, right? And why have health and be broke? Because it will cause your health to go bad because stress. So yes, it all combines together. So yes. So thank you for bringing that up. All right, Dan.
If you want to know more, put ready in the comments.